Tonight's Fight Clock is brought to you by Modelo, as we see Tbyra in black, Abdyraximov in the grey. Orthodox. Tbyra looking to bring the fireworks to this one, engaged in a big strength and conditioning program, looking to try and assist himself with a more explosive performance. Looks to be a bit down on himself recently, Paul.
You know, sometimes that's all it takes is to just switch things up. Staying at home, changing your strength and conditioning program. And I was going to say, for heavyweights, I think both of these guys actually move really well. They're not too flat-footed. They bounce around and cover distance really well, like you said, Dan, especially for Abdyraximov. He moves in, covers that distance. And for Marchin, he is sneaky with that head kick upstairs. We saw his one knockout. For a big guy, ooh, nice right hand there from Marchin.
Yeah, you're right. He's very flexible, very fast for a heavyweight. The challenge for him in this fight, really, I feel, is that Abdyraximov's going to be coming over the top with the right hand or level changing underneath. And that can look very much the same when you're standing in front of an opponent. You see their head drop. You don't know whether that arm's coming over the top or whether they're attacking your legs.
Shooting. Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, nice jab there from Abdyraximov.
The Tbyra camp very aware that they probably don't have the advantage with wrestling, but in terms of striking and submissions, they believe they've got that one covered.
Yeah, and so far, Abdyraximov is the one landing the cleaner shots here. And it's definitely that level change that's landing it for him. He comes in, he's also did a really sneaky, he dipped down, dug to the body, and came over with a really nice left hook upstairs. If he starts following that up with that big right hand, that's going to be trouble for Tbyra.
Right hand coming over the top. Caught Marchin, Tbyra stepping in. Tbyra's trying to establish that jab at the moment. He's trying to snap it out and utilize the speed advantage, which it seems like he has early on.
But he's got to be careful with that, right? Because if he overcommits on that jab, he can get countered by that overhand right from Abdyraximov, which is what he is looking for. He's dipping his head. He's either coming with that left hook or he's coming over the top with the right hand.
As always, though, when you've got someone that covers distance so well with their punches, if you can take away that lead leg, you know, those low calf kicks, which we've seen Tbyra use in the past.
Yeah, that's a smart change that he's adding in here now. Because the way that Abdyraximov rushes in, comes in with that, he's leaving all that weight on the front leg. Wow, it's getting crazy in here now. There's that same left hook to the body.
Tbyra has been seeking out some really good training back in Poland with Jan Blachowicz, UFC vet Daniel Omielanchuk, and a KSW champion as well. Plenty of bodies back home in Poland.
Yeah, really great training in Poland. I mean, the pedigree of fighter in Poland is very high. The one thing I'm seeing at the moment, which is a little concern for me if I'm in Tbyra's corner, is that he's ducking back out of the way of that right hand of Abdyraximov, and if he follows that with a big left hook or an overhand right, that might be able to bridge the gap to land the punch. See, he's moving straight back away from the punch. He's going to try and pick an angle here. It'll be useful for his takedown defense as well.
Abdyraximov has been coming forward with open hands as well, which...
Oh, that body kick. Ooh. Did it hit the cup?
Well, Herb Dean doesn't seem to think so.
I mean, honestly, I didn't either, but the way he reacted, it seemed like it might have glanced off the cup. At first, I thought it was just a straight shot to the gut. Yep, glanced off the cup.
Yeah, it looked like a good jab to the midsection. Just caught the top of the shorts.
Nothing too bad. Abdyraximov really hunting that uppercut right now too.
Good jab.
Stuck him with that one.
Abdyraximov started with boxing at the age of 11. At 17, he began Wushu Sanda. He switched over to MMA about 12 years ago now. Tends to train in Russia with all of the big names that you would expect to hear on the UFC roster.
Shamil is definitely hunting the knockout here in the first round. He hasn't level changed for a shot. He's level changed plenty to set up his overhand right and his left hook. But he hasn't actually tried to attack the legs and get this fight to the mat yet here in this round.
Abdyraximov just edging the significant strikes by a few shots at this stage. Last 20 seconds of the opening round. Big
I jinxed it.
We're not done yet. 10 seconds left. They're still looking for very much kickboxing ranges here. Round 2 after the break.
Dawaj Marcin, musisz trochę popracować tą lewą ręką.
You need to work with your left hand more.
I zmieniasz,
Lean back.
kombinujesz. Lewa,
Change it,
lewy sierp,
combine.
lewy podbródek.
Left hook,
Okay.
left hook.
I tak jak stoisz w miejscu, to on ci
You don't-
próbuje też namierzyć.
Don't stay in the one place, because he will try to hit you.
Пущено, задний, он правый кулак опускает. Приучай к чему-нибудь передней руке. Раз,
Just try
один
to
удар,
feint.
один удар. Показал, как дал сбоку.
Feint and then
Понял?
do
Самое
hooks.
главное, внимательно, не зевай.
Be
Не
careful.
настраивайся и не зевай.
Move
Вот точно
around.
так же двигаешься и работаешь.
Continue moving, punching. All good.
Давай.
Tonight at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, it's our first Top Rank Boxing on ESPN pay-per-view event, and it's a super fight. Undefeated Terence Crawford puts his WBO welterweight title on the line against former world champ Amir Khan at Madison Square Garden. To order, go to espn.com/pay-per-view, PPV.
I'm wondering now, watching Marchin Tbyra at the end of the first round. Oh, spinning back kick.
There we go.
His
There's
teammates,
talking
right?
about these big guys and how they're moving so well in there for heavyweights.
It looks almost like lots of single shots here from Tbyra now. Abdyraximov's leading by almost 10 strikes.
Nice counter from Abdyraximov. Really sitting down on those punches.
Oh, beautiful right hand.
Both fighters being urged by their corners to improve their movement, keep that up. Also use of feints. Oh, that was a big kick.
Opened up the takedown.
That
Good
brought
takedown
the
offense.
wrestler out of him.
Yeah, right. Look at that takedown offense from Tbyra. Some damage to the bridge of his nose, though. I'm not sure exactly what caused that. It is worth noting that Tbyra is a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, though.
A black belt
Oh,
in
black
Brazilian
belt.
Jiu-Jitsu.
Right.
Yes.
My goodness.
Well, excuse me.
All right. My hands.
I've just cast my eye across at his manager as well, Dan. He gave me the thumbs up, so I know I'm right on that one. If I got my black belt, I'd want everyone to be talking about it.
Yeah, true. I can't blame you for that one.
Using that jab very well, trying to get Abdyraximov to overthrow.
Tbyra showing a couple of different looks in stance.
Good feints by Abdyraximov, though. Nice level change again. Good takedown defense by Tbyra, though.
Absolutely, good hips. But now, he just does that once or twice, right? And then he can get him thinking about that double leg. Even if he doesn't want to get that takedown, now, with such a powerful overhand right, get him thinking, fake that takedown, boom, come over the top. Ooh! Sound like a baseball bat in there, doesn't it? Or a cricket bat? I don't know. What do you guys play again?
Yeah, cricket, baseball bat. We know what you're talking about. A big lump of wood.
Yes, exactly.
Did you wince at that spinning back fist as well, Paul?
Oh, there's that left kick. I did a little bit, yeah.
It's a real risk for Abdyraximov to be trying to level change and catch that kick.
Yeah, because, he's catching it mostly with his face at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I thought it was actually a risk as well to start throwing techniques like the spinning back fist, because of course he broke his arm against Derek Lewis and then did damage to his shoulder. But I guess that shows the confidence he's got now that he's fully rehabbed and he's able to use all of his weapons.
He was shaking his right hand out, though, between rounds. It might be worth something to keep an eye on, but he keeps throwing it really nice into the body.
He's hurt. Tbyra can't find his legs. Is he out on his feet? Yes. He is really good. That is it. Abdyraximov gets the finish.
Big left hook finish for Tbyra. A delayed reaction there.
Yeah, he was more hurt than his legs wouldn't give out on him, but he was out on his feet. You were right, John. That fight could have been stopped maybe a punch or two early, but he was still up trying to fight. Abdyraximov looked sharp tonight, and his boxing was on point. He took a couple kicks, but he was level changing, setting up. His boxing was crisp.
That was a clean punch, and just for a second, Tbyra looked like he was okay. A left hook to the temple, but then you saw his right leg gave, and then he started to backtrack. You can see Abdyraximov come crashing forward. There's a big left hook. There it is. Glanced off the side of his temple there. Really took his equilibrium away. But these finishing shots. Really nice
What
stoppage.
a win there for Abdyraximov. He will his arm raised when we come back.
This programme is sponsored by Bet365.